This is the story of the worst date I've ever been on in my entire life. It was about 12 years ago, back in Nashville, Tennessee. I took my girlfriend at the time to go see her favorite comedian, Adam Devine. Have you guys ever heard of Adam Devine? Yeah? Okay, wonderful. She, huge fan. So I was like, this is a super killer boyfriend move. Like, I'm killing it, crushing it, doing it great. And we go see Adam. Great show. We go meet Adam Devine after the show. Get a picture with Adam Devine, killing it on the boyfriend friend. We're walking back to my car, and she stops mid-walk, and she says, Adam Devine just invited me back to his hotel room, so I'm gonna go. Now, just so we're clear, that's when the date ended. Because I couldn't be like, oh, can I come? No. And I want to prepare you all, if this ever happens to you, the worst part isn't actually that moment. It's the next day when you have to go back to work and all your friends who knew you were doing this big date are like, hey, how'd your big date go? Pretty good for her. This is what I actually said. I gave her a night she'll never forget. They were like, yeah, you did. It was a really hard moment for me because Adam Devine was a hero of mine. And you can tell by my everything, especially my t-shirt, that I love heroes. I love superheroes. Since you're asking with your eyes, my favorite superhero is The Flash. I love The Flash. I've always been a fan. When I was a kid, I used to read The Flash, everything. My one critique with The Flash was I thought all of his villains were one-dimensional, right? So, for example, his arch nemesis, and I promise this applies, his arch nemesis was this guy named the Reverse Flash, and his whole deal is he used to love The Flash. He used to idolize The Flash. He used to want to be The Flash. He was The Flash's biggest fan. And then he met The Flash, and The Flash stole his moment of glory, and in that moment, the Reverse Flash was like, I'm going to kill him. And when I was a kid, I was like, that's a dumb storyline. But then I met Adam Devine. And now I think I'm Team Reverse Flash. Now, I hate to break the trust that we've built in this room, but this isn't the first time I've told these jokes. A few weeks ago, I told them at a different place, and this guy came up to me after the show. He said, hey, you said The Flash was your favorite superhero, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, did you know that in Lego Batman, the Flash is voiced by Adam Devine? He stole my girlfriend and my superhero. It's just so we're keeping track. Now, this is a nice Christian room. And I can feel you guys. I'm an empath. I feel a lot of you saying, Drew, this was 12 years ago. Forgive him. Like, move on. Like, stop letting this hurt. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, that's right. But the thing is, like, little things keep happening. Like, he doesn't know I exist, but he knows I exist, all right? Little things keep happening. For example, 6 years ago, I was a youth pastor. I was teaching Sunday school, as I did every Sunday. My kids came into my Sunday school class, and they said, hey, Drew, have you seen that new TV show, Righteous Gemstones? And I said, yeah, I haven't, actually. Tell me about the show. And they said, well, it's a great show. It has a lot of church satire. We think you'd really like it. In fact, we think you'd really identify with the youth pastor character. And I said, who plays the youth pastor? And they said,
you need some new friends.
I do. I agree. But it gets worse, ma'am. Because one child of God looked at me in my Sunday school class and said, yeah, I think Adam Devine would be a better youth pastor than you. Oh. So I did the most Christian thing I could think of, and I kicked him right out of church. No, sir. Best believe if I could turn someone to a pile of salt, I would have. Then and there. But I hear what you're saying, that I need new friends. And this is something my current friends told me to try to help me feel better. And I want to share it with you guys. I said, Drew, you're looking at this all the wrong way. That was 12 years ago. You're the comedian now. You're performing at the International Storytelling Center in Jonesborough on a Saturday night. You're out there killing it. Thank you. My friends, they told me, dude, it's your turn to go perform at a comedy club and go back to your hotel room with someone else's girlfriend. And y'all, I don't think that's me, honestly. I'm not the kind of comedian that can go back to his hotel room with someone else's girlfriend. I don't even want to be that kind of comedian. I want to be the kind of comedian that can afford a hotel room. You all have been absolutely amazing. I've been Drew. Thank you so much.